Sun Tzu's The Art of War is a classic Chinese military treatise that offers strategies and insights into warfare. However, many of its principles and teachings have been extrapolated and applied to various aspects of modern life beyond the battlefield. Some implications of Sun Tzu's principles in modern life include business strategy. The book is often applied in the business world. Concepts such as strategic planning, competitive positioning, understanding the competition, and the importance of timing are all derived from The Art of War. Business leaders use Sun Tzu's teachings to develop competitive strategies and gain an edge in the market. Leadership. Sun Tzu's teachings emphasize the importance of leadership qualities such as adaptability, decisiveness, and understanding the strengths and weaknesses of both oneself and the opponent. These qualities are considered vital in modern leadership and management contexts. Conflict resolution. The principles of conflict resolution and negotiation from The Art of War are applied in diplomatic negotiations, legal proceedings, and dispute resolution. Understanding the opponent's perspective, seeking win-win solutions, and avoiding unnecessary conflict are key takeaways. Personal development. Individuals often use Sun Tzu's teachings for personal development. Concepts like self-awareness, knowing one's strengths and weaknesses, planning, and goal setting can be applied to personal growth, career development, and self-improvement. Teamwork and collaboration. The book highlights the importance of teamwork, coordination, and unity within an organization. Modern applications include team-building exercises, fostering collaboration, and creating synergy among team members. Risk management. The emphasis on understanding risks and minimizing vulnerabilities is relevant in various fields. It's used in risk assessment, cybersecurity, disaster management, and other areas where assessing and mitigating risks is crucial. Information warfare and cybersecurity. Sun Tzu's teachings about the importance of intelligence gathering, knowing your enemy, and exploiting weaknesses are applied in the context of information warfare, cybersecurity, and counterintelligence operations. Overall, while The Art of War was initially intended for military strategy, its principles have been adapted and applied to numerous facets of modern life, including business, leadership, personal development, conflict resolution, and more, providing valuable insights into competitive strategy and human interaction. Here are 7 of the most notable concepts from the book and their detailed interpretations. If you like them, please hit the like button and subscribe. Opportunities multiply as they are seized. The phrase, "opportunities multiply as they are seized," from Sun Tzu's The Art of War, encapsulates the idea that taking advantage of opportunities often leads to the creation of even more opportunities. When one seizes or takes advantage of a situation or opportunity, it opens up new possibilities and pathways that may not have been visible initially. In the context of strategy and warfare, Sun Tzu emphasizes the importance of recognizing and acting upon opportunities as they arise. By seizing opportunities and making the most of them, one can create advantageous situations that can further multiply into additional favorable circumstances. This concept highlights the idea of proactive and strategic thinking, where actions taken in the present can lead to compounded advantages in the future. In essence, the more actively one seizes opportunities, the more opportunities can emerge, creating a cycle of growth, advantage, and success. It underscores the significance of swift and decisive action when presented with favorable circumstances to achieve one's objectives or goals. All warfare is based on deception. The phrase, "all warfare is based on deception," is a fundamental concept in Sun Tzu's The Art of War. It signifies the importance of strategy, cunning, and the use of deception as crucial elements in achieving success in conflict or warfare. Here are a few key points that elaborate on the meaning of this statement. Strategy and deception. Sun Tzu emphasizes that successful warfare involves more than just direct confrontations or battles. It involves planning, maneuvering, and outwitting the opponent. Deception, in this context, refers to the strategic use of misinformation, camouflage, surprise attacks, feints, and other tactics to mislead, confuse, or manipulate the enemy. Misleading the enemy, by employing deception. A skilled strategist can create false impressions about intentions, strengths, weaknesses, or movements. This can lead the opponent to make mistakes or miscalculate, providing openings or advantages that can be exploited. Psychological warfare. Deception isn't solely about misleading the enemy in terms of physical tactics but also influencing their psychology. It aims to manipulate their perceptions, sow doubt, create fear, or induce confusion, which can impact their decision-making and morale. Risk reduction and advantage creation. Deception can also serve to minimize risks for one's own side while maximizing vulnerabilities in the opponent's strategy. It allows for the creation of advantageous situations by controlling information and perceptions. Overall, Sun Tzu advocates that effective warfare involves the mastery of deception as a strategy. By understanding the enemy's mind, creating illusions, and maneuvering strategically, one can gain an upper hand in conflicts, leading to success without always relying solely on brute force or direct confrontation. The greatest victory is that which requires no battle. The phrase, "the greatest victory is that which requires no battle," from Sun Tzu's The Art of War, underscores the pinnacle of strategic excellence. It emphasizes achieving success or victory through means that circumvent the need for direct conflict or confrontation. There are several key insights within this statement. Preventing conflict. This idea implies that the most skillful and successful form of victory is achieved by using strategies that avoid physical confrontation altogether. It involves outmaneuvering, outsmarting, or influencing the opponent in such a way that they are either deterred from engaging in conflict or are defeated without engaging in actual battle. Strategic superiority. Achieving a victory without engaging in battle demonstrates a superior level of strategic planning, where one's tactics and maneuvers are so effective that the opponent's will to fight is neutralized or their defeat is assured without resorting to combat. Resource conservation. Avoiding battles whenever possible is also an efficient way to conserve resources, whether they be human lives, material assets, or time. It emphasizes the idea that unnecessary conflict can be costly and should be avoided if victory can be attained through alternative means. Psychological warfare. Sometimes, the threat or implication of force can be just as effective as using force itself. By creating a situation where the opponent perceives the odds of defeat to be overwhelming, they may surrender or concede without engaging in battle. Overall, this concept promotes the idea that the highest form of victory lies not in defeating an enemy on the battlefield but in outwitting and outmaneuvering them through superior strategy and planning, ultimately avoiding conflict and achieving the desired objectives without bloodshed or direct confrontation. In war, the way is to avoid what is strong and to strike at what is weak. Sun Tzu's quote, "In war, the way is to avoid what is strong and to strike at what is weak," encapsulates a strategic approach emphasizing the importance of identifying and exploiting an opponent's vulnerabilities while minimizing engagement with their strengths. Here's a breakdown of its meaning. Avoiding strengths. Engaging directly with an enemy's strong points or fortified positions can be costly and may not guarantee success. Instead, it suggests circumventing or avoiding the areas where the opponent holds a significant advantage. This could mean bypassing heavily defended positions or avoiding a head-on confrontation where the opponent is strongest. Targeting weaknesses. The quote emphasizes the strategic significance of targeting an opponent's vulnerabilities or weaknesses. By focusing on areas where the enemy is less fortified, has lower morale, lacks defenses, or is less capable, one can maximize the chances of success. Attacking these weaker points can yield better results with reduced risk. Strategic maneuvering. This concept aligns with the idea of maneuver warfare, where the emphasis is on mobility, flexibility, and exploiting opportunities. It involves using strategic movements, surprise attacks, or diversionary tactics to exploit the weaknesses of the adversary while avoiding direct confrontation in their strongholds. Efficiency and effectiveness. By striking at an opponent's weaknesses, a strategic advantage can be gained more efficiently. It minimizes resource expenditure and reduces the risks associated with engaging head-on with a stronger adversary, while maximizing the impact of attacks on vulnerable points. Overall, This principle advocates for a strategic approach that involves studying the opponent, identifying their weaknesses, and planning actions that exploit those weaknesses. By avoiding direct confrontation with the enemy's strengths and focusing on their vulnerabilities, one can increase the likelihood of success while minimizing potential losses. The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. The phrase, "the supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting," encapsulates a high-level strategic concept from Sun Tzu's The Art of War. It emphasizes achieving victory by influencing, undermining, or neutralizing the opponent's capabilities and will to resist, all without engaging in direct combat. Here's the breakdown of its meaning. Strategic mastery. This idea suggests that the pinnacle of strategic expertise lies in achieving one's objectives without resorting to open conflict or battle. It involves employing superior tactics, diplomacy, psychology, and maneuvering to attain victory through non-violent means. Psychological and diplomatic influence. Subduing the enemy without fighting involves influencing the opponent's mindset, decisions, and actions through various means such as diplomacy, alliances, propaganda, deception, or other forms of psychological warfare. This could lead the enemy to either abandon their objectives or concede defeat without engaging in battle. Resource preservation. By avoiding direct confrontation, a strategist can conserve resources, including human lives, materials, time, and energy, thereby achieving the desired outcome with minimal losses. Strategic superiority. This concept showcases the superiority of a strategist who can outmaneuver, outthink, and outwit the adversary to such an extent that the opponent is compelled to surrender, submit, or retreat without facing actual combat. Winning without bloodshed. It highlights the value of achieving victory while minimizing the physical and emotional toll of warfare. Winning without fighting reduces the potential destruction, casualties, and long-term animosity that often accompany armed conflicts. In essence, this principle advocates for a strategic approach that focuses on achieving victory through alternative means beyond direct confrontation. It underscores the significance of intelligence, maneuvering, and psychological manipulation to weaken the enemy's resolve, ultimately leading to their subjugation or defeat without engaging in actual battle. Know yourself and you will win all battles. Sun Tzu's statement, "Know yourself and you will win all battles," underscores the fundamental importance of self-awareness and understanding in achieving success, not only in warfare but in various aspects of life. Here's a breakdown of its meaning. Self-awareness and self-understanding. Understanding oneself, including strengths, weaknesses, capabilities, limitations, and tendencies, is crucial for effective decision-making and strategizing. It involves introspection, assessment, and an honest evaluation of one's own abilities and resources. Strategic advantage. Knowing oneself provides a significant strategic advantage. Understanding strengths allows one to leverage them effectively, while recognizing weaknesses enables the development of strategies to mitigate or compensate for them. Decision-making and planning. Self-awareness aids in making informed decisions and devising plans that align with one's strengths and goals. It allows for the creation of strategies that capitalize on strengths and work around weaknesses. Adaptability and flexibility. Understanding oneself enables adaptability and flexibility in response to changing circumstances. It allows for adjustments to plans and strategies based on a clear understanding of what one can and cannot do effectively. Confidence and resilience. Knowing oneself breeds confidence and resilience. It instills confidence in one's abilities and decisions, enhancing the ability to face challenges with determination. In the context of warfare, Sun Tzu emphasizes that a commander who comprehensively understands their own forces, strengths, weaknesses, morale, capabilities, and limitations, can make better decisions, formulate effective strategies, and leverage their strengths to gain advantages over the enemy. This self-awareness and understanding serve as a foundation for successful planning, execution, and ultimately, victory in battles. Beyond the battlefield, this principle extends to various life scenarios, emphasizing the importance of self-awareness, introspection, and understanding in achieving success and making informed decisions in any endeavor. The greatest warriors win before the fight. The statement, "the greatest warriors win before the fight," encapsulates the essence of strategic preparation, psychological advantage, and proactive planning advocated in Sun Tzu's The Art of War. Here's a breakdown of its meaning. Preemptive preparation. This concept stresses the significance of thorough preparation and strategic planning before engaging in any conflict or battle. The greatest warriors are those who meticulously plan, anticipate scenarios, and make necessary preparations well in advance of any actual confrontation. Psychological and strategic advantage. Winning before the fight implies gaining an advantage over the opponent even before the battle begins. This could involve psychological warfare, establishing dominance through reputation, influencing the enemy's morale, or creating such a strategic superiority that the opponent is discouraged from engaging or feels defeated before the battle commences. Superior strategy and tactics. The idea behind winning before the fight lies in the execution of strategies that weaken the enemy, disrupt their plans, or create an environment where victory seems unattainable for them. This involves maneuvers, alliances, intelligence operations, or any action that destabilizes the opponent's position before the actual battle. Minimizing risk. Effective preparation and winning beforehand aim to minimize risk and uncertainty. By ensuring a strong position and weakening the enemy's resolve or capabilities in advance, the chances of success in the actual conflict are significantly increased while reducing potential losses. Adapting and flexibility. The concept also involves the ability to adapt and modify plans as the situation evolves. It's about staying ahead of the opponent by being flexible and responsive to changing circumstances. Overall, this principle underscores the importance of strategic foresight, meticulous planning, psychological warfare, and the ability to create advantageous conditions well before engaging in actual combat. The greatest warriors are those who are not only skilled in battle but who also excel in the art of strategy and preparation, effectively securing victory before the physical conflict begins. All these principles can give every man an advantage in most modern life situations, therefore they are worth reflecting on. In general, reading the whole book should be a must. This is another useful text that will help you to be prepared.